Autocephalous of Georgia. Orthodox Church. Management Board. Regulation. Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli. 1995. Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church. Management Board. Regulation. Accepted by the Georgian Orthodox Church. The expanded local assembly. By September 18 to 19, 1995. Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli. Georgia. Patriarchate's Office. Autocephalous. 1997. Gerda. Printed. Of the Most Holy and Blessed. All of Georgia. Catholicos Patriarch. Ilia 2. With prayers and blessings. Chapter 1. General Deculturation. Paragraph 1. The Patriarchate of Georgia, the Georgian Orthodox Church, is a multinational local autocephalous, independent, Orthodox Church, the vast majority of whose population is Georgian. It is in dogmatic, faith liturgical unity and prayer-canonical relationship with all other local autocephalous Orthodox churches, with you. Paragraph 2. The jurisdiction of the local autocephalous Orthodox Church of Georgia, hereinafter referred to as the Church of Georgia, includes 1. All Orthodox Christians living in Georgia. 2. Orthodox Georgians living outside the borders of Georgia who are not under the jurisdiction of another local Orthodox Church. 3. Orthodox Christians living in the Republic of Armenia. 4. Orthodox Christians living outside the borders of Georgia who do not fall under the jurisdiction of other local Orthodox churches and wish to be under the jurisdiction of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church. 3. Paragraph 3. The Georgian Church is divided into dioceses, presbyteries, and parishes. 4. The Church of Georgia includes 27 dioceses with their cities and districts. 1. Mtskheta Tbilisi Diocese, the city of Tbilisi with its districts, the city of Mtskheta, and Gardabani districts, excluding the villages of Tsilkani, Mukrani, and Sagaramo. See in residence in Mtskheta and Tbilisi. 2. Oliverdi Diocese, city of Tel Aviv, city of Akhmeda, Tel Aviv, and Akhmeda districts. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop Abba Oliverdi. See in Oliverdi residence in Tel Aviv. 3. Akaltsyk Diocese of the city of Akaltsyk, a Spins and Adagini regions. Title of the High Priest, Bishop of Akaltsyk, with a see and residence in Akaltsyk and Sapporo. 4. Diocese of Batumi and Skalta, the city of Batumi, the city of Kabylie, the districts of Kabylie, Kelvachori, Keda, Shwakavi, and Kolo. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Batumi and Skalta. See in Batumi and Skalta, residence in Batumi and Kabylie. 5. Eparchy of Bodbi, the city of Sinagi, and Didaplis-Skuro districts. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop Bodbi. See in Bodbi, residence in Bodbi and Sinagi. 1. 6. Diocese of Balnasai and Manasai, the city of Balnasai, the city of Dmanasai, the districts of Balnasai and Dmanasai. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Balnasai and Manasai. See and residence in Balnasai and Manasai. 7. Diocese of Borjomi and Akalkalaki. Borjomi City, Akalkalaki City, Borjomi, Akalkalaki, and Ninotsminda districts. Title of the High Priest, Bishop of Borjomi and Akalkalaki. Cathedra Boranjam, residence in Borjomi, Akalkalaki, and Ninotsminda. 8. Diocese of Vani and Baghdadi, the city of Vani, and Baghdadi districts. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Vani and Baghdadi. See in Baghdadi, Residencia Vansa and in Baghdad. 9. Diocese of Zugdidi and Shur, the city of Zugdidi, the city of Salanjika, the districts of Zugdidi and Salanjika. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Zugdidi and Shur. See in Zugdidi and Shur, residence in Zugdidi and Salanjika. 10. Eparchy of Manglisi and Salka, the city of Tetratskero, the city of Tsalka, the districts of Tetratskero and Tsalka. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Manglisi and Salka, see and residence in Manglisi and Salka. 11. Margveti Diocese, the city of Zestaponi, the city of Turjola, the districts of Zestaponi, Turjola, and Karagali. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop Margveli. See in Zestaponi, residence in Zestaponi, Turjola, and Karagali. 12. Eparchy of Nikrisi, the city of Kvareli, the city of Lagadiki, the districts of Kvareli and Lagadiki. It also includes the churches of St. Gilo. Priestly title, Bishop of Nikrisi. See in Nikrisi and Kvareli, residence in Kvareli and Lagadiki. 13. Nikortsmid Diocese, the city of Ambrolori, the city of Oni, the districts of Ambrolori and Oni. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Nikortsmid. See in Nikortsmid, residence in Ambrolori and Oni. 14. Diocese of Nikosi and Skanvali, the city of Skanvali, the districts of Skanvali, Akalgori, Java, and Znori. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Nikosi and Skanvali. See and residence in Nikosi and Skanvali. 15. Rustavi Diocese, the city of Rustavi, the city of Marnuli, the Marnuli district. Title of the High Priest, Episcopal. 5. Pozii Rustavi Department in Rustavi residence. In Rustavi and Marnuli. 16. Eparchy of Samtavizi and Gori, the city of Gori, the city of Caspi, the districts of Gori and Caspi. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Samtavizi and Gori. See and residence in Samtavizi and Gori. 17. Eparchy of Sagarejo and Gorjani, the city of Sagarejo, the city of Gorjani, the districts of Sagarejo and Gorjani. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Sagarejo and Gorjani. See in Sagarejo and Gorjani, residence in Gorjani and Ninotsminda. 1. 18. Eparchy of Urbnasai and Ruisi, city of Kashuri, city of Kareli, Kashuri and Kareli districts. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Urbnasai and Ruisi. See in Urbnasai, Ruisi and Kashuri, residence in Kashuri. 19. Diocese of Poti, the city of Poti, the city of Kobe, the city of Sanaki, the districts of Poti, Kobe, and Sanaki. Title of the Patriarch, Bishop of Poti, see in Poti, residence in Poti, Kobe, and Sanaki. 2. 20. Kutaisi Gennady Eparchy, the city of Kutaisi, Skaltubo, and Tbilisi districts. Title of the Head Priest, Bishop of Kutaisi Gennady. See in residence in Kutaisi and Galati. 21. Diocese of Shekhamidi, the city of Ozurgeti, the city of Lanchkudi, the districts of Ozurgeti, Lanchkudi, and Chakatori. Title of the High Priest, Bishop Shekhamidi. See in Shekhamidi and Ozurgeti, residence in Ozurgeti, Lanchkudi, and Chakatori. 22. Diocese of Tsadjuri and Svaneti, the city of Tsadjuri, the districts of Tsadjuri, Mestia, and Lenteki. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Tsadjuri and Svaneti. See in Tsadjuri and Mestia, residence in Tsadjuri, Mestia, and Lenteki. CEO. 23. Skamabkhazian Diocese, the city of Sukhumi, the city of Akamchar, the city of Gali, the city of Gadada, the city of Gagra, the districts of Sukhumi, Golripsh, Gali, Akamchar, Gagra, and Gadadabi. Title of the High Priest, Bishop of Tskumabkhazidi. See in Sukhumi and New Athos, residence in Sukhumi, Gadada, and Gagra. 24. Diocese of Tsulkani, the city of Dashidi, the villages of Tsulkani, Mukrani, and Sagaramo, the districts of Dashidi, Kazbegi, and Tayanidi. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Tsulkani. See in Tsulkani, residence in Tsulkani, Dashidi, and Tayanidi. 25. Diocese of Chiatura, and Sachkir districts. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Chiatura. See in Chiatura, residence in Chiatura and Sachkir. 26. Kandidi Diocese, the city of Abasha, the city of Martvili, the districts of Abasha, Martvili, and Chkaratsku. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop Kandidi. See in Martvili, residence in Martvili, Abasha, and Chkaratsku. 27. Koni Eparchy, the city of Samtridia, the city of Koni, the districts of Samtridia and Koni. Title of the Archbishop, Bishop of Koni. See in Koni, residence in Koni and Samtridia. 8.5. The Church of Georgia carries out its activities on the following foundations. 1. Holy Scripture and Divine Transmission. 2. The laws and statutes of the Holy Apostles, the Holy Ecumenical and Ecumenical Councils, and the Holy Fathers. 3. Resolutions of local councils of the Church of Georgia. 4. The Statute of the Governing Board of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church, the Constitution of Georgia, and relevant laws. Paragraph 6. The Georgian Church is separated from the state, is independent, and conducts relations with it in accordance with church laws, state. 7. Based on the Constitution and relevant legislation. F7. The highest body of church authority and governance is the local church council of the Church of Georgia, the Holy Synod of the Church of Georgia, and in the period between councils, the highest church authority and ruler is the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. Note: the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church is the second official name of the local church assembly of the Georgian Orthodox Church. 7. $8. The following have the right to an ecclesiastical court: the local ecclesiastical council of the Georgian Church, the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church, the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, and the ruling bishop of the diocese. 8-9. The Patriarchate of Georgia, its departments, institutions, dioceses, parishes, monasteries, theological schools, and parishes and institutions located abroad shall be governed by the rights of a legal entity. Chapter 11. Ecclesiastical Council of the Local Orthodox Church of Georgia, Holy Synod of the Church of Georgia. Paragraph 1. The highest authority in the Georgian Church in the areas of doctrine, church governance, and church court, that is, legislative, executive, and judicial power, belongs to the Ecclesiastical Council of the Georgian Church, the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. 8. Paragraph 2. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Orthodox Church shall be convened by the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, or his successor, as necessary, at least twice a year, and shall preside over it. Paragraph 3. The members of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church are the ruling hierarchs of the diocese of the Georgian Church and the chorbishops of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. Paragraph 4. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. 1. Explains the teaching of the Orthodox Church on the basis of Holy Scripture and Holy Tradition. Cares for dogmatic, faithful, and canonical unity with other local autocephalous Orthodox churches. 2. Considers and decides on canonical, liturgical, doctrinal, and other issues that concern the Ecumenical Council. Lesia's domestic and foreign activities. 3. Ensures the unity of the Georgian Church. Protects the sanctity of the Orthodox faith and Christian morality. 4. Establishes the recognition, canonization, of new saints and the corresponding liturgy. 5. Takes care of the legal Jewish relationship between the Church and the state, in accordance with the laws of the Church, the decrees of the Church councils, the statute of the governing board of the Autocephalous Orthodox Church of Georgia, the Constitution and laws of the state. 6. Makes principal decisions regarding relations with other autocephalous Orthodox churches. 7. Expresses its position on the events and problems occurring in the state and around the world through appropriate means. 9. 8. Creates or abolishes dioceses, changes their territorial boundaries and names. 9. Elects and ordains the bishops of the Church of Georgia. 10. If necessary, upon the proposal of the Catholicos Patriarch, the archpriests are transferred from one diocese to another. 11. If necessary, makes decisions on the retirement of ruling high priests. 12. Hears reports from the ruling bishops on the state of the diocese. 13. Establishes procedure for all ecclesiastical courts. 14. Establishes church awards. 15. Approves, amends, revokes, and interprets its decrees that affect church life. 16. Creates special commissions to study various issues. The Holy Synod takes care of. 17. For the resolution of important theological problems of the domestic and foreign activities of the Georgian Church. 18. For the preservation, translation, and publication of the text of the Holy Scriptures. 19. For the protection, correction, and publication of the text of liturgical books. 20. For the publication of collections of church canons, relevant textbooks for theological and secular schools, theological literature and periodicals. 21. For the improvement of theological education. 22. For the provision of pensions for clergy and lay church employees. 23. For the accounting, protection, and replenishment of the church treasury. Point 10. Paragraph 5. The chairman of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church is the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, or the patriarchal throne appointed by him. 8.6. According to the canons of the Holy Orthodox Church, any church council that is not convened by the Catholicos Patriarch or the Patriarch is illegal. Paragraph 7. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Church is the first and last instance in the Georgian Church, which is authorized to judge the high priest, to consider the dogmatic and canonical errors of his activities. 8.8. The Ecumenical Council of the Church of Georgia is the first and last instance in the Church of Georgia, which judicially considers conflicts between the hierarchs. Note: without any complaint, the Ecclesiastical Council of the Church of Georgia has the authority to hold accountable a priest who clearly violates church laws and regulations. 8.9. The Holy Synod of the Church of Georgia is the last instance for those clergy and laity who have been sentenced by the ruling archbishop of the diocese to a ban on priestly service, excommunication from the priesthood, excommunication until death, or excommunication from the church, anathema, as well as for those clergy and laity who have sufficient grounds to appeal the verdict of the ruling archbishop of their diocese. Paragraph 10. Decisions at the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church shall be made by a majority of votes. In the event of an equal division of votes, the decision supported by the majority of the members of the synod shall be adopted. 11. Chairman. Catholicos Patriarch or enthroned of all Georgia. Paragraph 11. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Church approves the agenda, program, and regulations for its sessions. 8.12. Attendance at the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church is a canonical obligation of the hierarchs of the Georgian Church. The hierarch may not attend a session of the Holy Synod due to illness or other important reason recognized by the Holy Synod as honorable. If the hierarch fails to appear at the Holy Synod for an unjustified reason, then he is subject to fraternal admonition from the entire congregation or temporary removal from priestly activity. F13. If the high priest is unable to attend a session of the Holy Synod due to an important mission, then he is obliged to report to the Holy Synod in writing his views on the issues under discussion. 8.14. No member of the Holy Synod may abstain from voting. If the high priest does not agree with the resolution adopted, he must declare this at the same session, and within 3 days of the session, he must submit his opinion in writing, which will be attached to the minutes of the Church Council. 8.15. The decrees of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church are binding on every member of the Georgian Church. $16. The resolutions of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church are first signed by the chairman of the assembly, the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, or the enthroned one, then by the members of the assembly in order of precedence, regardless of whether they agree with the decision made on the issues discussed or not. 12. 8.17. The resolutions of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Orthodox Church shall enter into force upon adoption, unless the resolution provides for other terms. 0.18. The place for convening the session of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Orthodox Church is chosen by the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, or the Patriarch. Chapter 11. Georgian Church Extended Preparatory School. Paragraph 1. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, or the Patriarchal Throne, shall convene an expanded ecclesiastical council of the Church of Georgia. Paragraph 2. An expanded council of the Church of Georgia shall be convened only in 2 cases. 1. In the election of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. 2. The governance of the Church of Georgia upon approval of the new statute of the board. Paragraph 3. The composition of the expanded assembly of the Church of Georgia includes: a. All members of the Holy Synod. b. 2 clergy and 1 layperson invited from each diocese, 2 to 2 delegates from each monastery, as well as from theological academies and seminaries, 4 delegates from the Galati Academy of Sciences, and the same number of representatives from the Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli diocese as will be invited from all other dioceses. 13. Paragraph 4. According to the decrees of the ecumenical councils, the patriarchs participate in the expanded church council with the right to vote, while the priestly and monastic orders, as well as the laity, participate with the right to a deliberative vote. Paragraph 5. By order of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia, scientific experts may be invited to the expanded council of the Church of Georgia. Chapter 4. All of Georgia. Autocephalous Patriarch. Paragraph 1. The head of the Georgian Church is the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia and the Archbishop of Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli. Paragraph 2. A candidate for the Autocephalous Patriarchate of all Georgia must meet the following requirements. Must be Georgian by nationality. Must be a high priest of the Georgian Orthodox Church. Must have a theological education and sufficient experience in church governance. Must be at least 40 years old and not more than 70 years old. He must be a monk. 8.3. The Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia is elected by the expanded council of the Church of Georgia. Paragraph 4. In the event of the death, resignation, or other such event of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia due to a disability that makes it impossible for the Autocephalous Patriarch to fulfill his duties, the patriarchal throne regent appointed by the Autocephalous Patriarch governs the Church until the election of a new Autocephalous Patriarch. Paragraph 5. In the event that the patriarchal throne has not been established, the preeminent high priest by ordination automatically becomes the enthroned one. Paragraph 6. After the death of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia, the presiding high priest, in the presence of the majority of the members of the Holy Synod, opens the will left by the Autocephalous Patriarch and announces the identity of the successor to the patriarchal throne. F7. Canonical obedience to the patriarchal throne established by the will of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia is the duty of every member of the Georgian Church. $8. 40 days after the enthronement of the patriarchal throne, but no later than 2 months, the patriarchal throne shall convene an expanded council of the Georgian Church, at which the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia will be elected. Paragraph 9. The prelate before the expanded assembly of the Georgian Church convenes the Holy Synod to select candidates for the patriarchate. 8.10. The Holy Synod selects 3 candidates to be presented at the expanded assembly. 8.11. Every member of the Holy Synod has the right to nominate 1 candidate for patriarch, including himself. $12. The 3 patriarchal candidates who receive the majority of votes will run for election at the expanded assembly as candidates for the patriarchate. 15. 8.13. All participants in the expanded meeting have the right to express their opinion about the candidates. $14. Only high priests participate in the vote to elect the Autocephalous Patriarch. 8.15. The candidate who receives more than half of the votes of the participating high priests at the meeting will be considered elected as the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia. 8.16. If no candidate receives more than half of the votes, a second ballot shall be held, in which the 2 candidates who receive the majority of votes in the first ballot shall participate. 0.17. The enthronement of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia takes place in the Patriarchal Cathedral of the Holy 12 Apostles in Svetitskhoveli, Mtskheta. 8.18. According to Orthodox tradition, the election of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia takes place permanently, until the death of the Autocephalous Patriarch. 8.19. The full title of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia is His Holiness and Beatitude, Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia and Archbishop of Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli, Great Bishop, Father of our. 8.20. All clergy are obliged to remember the name of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia during divine services in all temples under the jurisdiction of the Georgian Church, both in Georgia and outside its borders, with the following formula. His Holiness and Beatitude, Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia and Archbishop of Mtskheta Svetitskhoveli, Great Bishop, our Father, name. 46. 621. The signs of honor of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia are a purple mantle, a black patriarchal mitre with a cross and seraphim depicted on the wings, 2 panagias and a cross, a DDD para man, and the right to carry the cross. 622. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia has his own turban and seal. $23. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia is the ruling high priest of the Mtskheta Tbilisi Diocese. 824. The cathedrals of Sioni in Tbilisi, Svetitskhoveli in Mtskheta, Galati, Makhvi, and Gonio, as well as all Stavropigial monasteries, are under the direct jurisdiction of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. $25. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia convenes and presides over the Holy Synod and the expanded Council of the Georgian Church. 826. During the period between councils, the highest ecclesiastical authority and ruler of the Georgian Church is the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. 827. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia carries out his activities on the following grounds. 1. Holy Scripture and divine transmission. 2. The canons and statutes of the Holy Apostles, the Holy Ecumenical and Local Councils, and the Holy Fathers. 3. Decrees of local councils of the Church of Georgia. 4. The statute of the governing board of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church, the Constitution of Georgia, and relevant laws. 217. $28. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia performs the functions of a court of first instance for Orthodox Christians of the Mtskheta Tbilisi Diocese, and the functions of a court of second instance for Orthodox Christians of the remaining dioceses of the Georgian Church, who have sufficient grounds to appeal the verdict of their ruling patriarch. 029. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia is authorized to issue a reprimand or impose ecclesiastical punishment on the clergy, monks, nuns, and laity within the jurisdiction of the Church of Georgia and to notify the ruling patriarch of the diocese of this. 830. Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. 1. Takes care of the implementation of the ecclesiastical decrees of the Georgian Orthodox Church. 2. Cares for the unity of the hierarchy of the Georgian Orthodox Church. 3. Signs the resolutions of the Holy Synod of the Church of Georgia and other general church documents. 4. Establishes relations with the leaders of other Autocephalous Orthodox churches, as well as with the leaders of other confessions, both on behalf of the Georgian Autocephalous Church and on his own behalf. 5. Is the plenipotentiary representative of the Georgian Orthodox Church before the state authorities. 6. Exercises supreme supervision and control over all church affairs. 7. Takes care of vacant priesthood positions and their filling. 18. 8. Supervises and directs the election of a new high priest. Together with other high priests, he ordains the new high priest. He gives him the certificate of ordination. 9. Supervises the bishops in the diocesan administration. As a bishop, he oversees the diocese within the jurisdiction of the Church of Georgia. 10. If necessary, he instructs the archbishops to temporarily govern the free diocese for reasons provided for by other laws. 11. Gives fraternal advice and pastoral remarks to the hierarchs, both regarding their personal lives and the performance of their hierarchical duties. In case of negligence on their part, he addresses them to the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. 12. Accepts for consideration cases concerning misunderstandings arising between the patriarchs. The decision of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia is binding on both parties. 13. Receives complaints against the high priests and gives them legal proceedings. 14. Grants permission to high priests to travel abroad on official business. 15. Approves all decisions of general church importance made by the ruling bishops of the diocese. 16. Elevates priests to established church ranks and grants them church awards. 17. Considers the reports of the high priests on the state of the diocese, gives them an assessment, and takes the necessary measures. 18. It means revision due to various needs and occasions. 19. Has the right to establish storapigias. 19. 20. Approves, and in special cases appoints himself, the abbots of monasteries. 21. Takes care of the dissemination of Orthodox theology, supervises and directs Christian education. 22. Appoints and approves rectors and vice-rectors of theological schools. Approves the granting of scientific theological titles and degrees, supervises the educational committee. 23. Supervises and directs Christian education in secular educational institutions. 24. The Church of the Jews shall appoint clergy or lay persons for service outside the borders of Georgia, if necessary. 25. Grants established ecclesiastical awards to clergy and laity. 26. Takes care of the timely preparation of the Holy Chrism and blesses it. 27. Creates and abolishes economic and production departments, organizations, and institutions within the Patriarchate of Georgia, which carry out their activities in accordance with their statutes and the relevant state legislation. 28. Takes care of the protection and beautification of the tombs of saints. 29. Takes care of the restoration of churches and the construction of new temples. Chapter 5. Patriarchate of all Georgia. Paragraph 1. The Patriarchate of all Georgia is hereinafter referred to as the set of institutions that they are also directly subordinate to the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. Paragraph 2. The Patriarchate of all Georgia, its departments and services are called upon to assist the Catholicos Patriarch in the exercise of executive power and are accountable to him. Paragraph 3. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia shall establish the departments and services of the Patriarchate of all Georgia, appoint and dismiss their heads. Paragraph 4. The activities of the departments and services of the Patriarchate of all Georgia are regulated by the relevant statutes, which are approved by the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. 8.5. The departments and services of the Patriarchate of all Georgia are supervisory and coordinating bodies of analogous institutions operating in the diocese. Paragraph 6. The Patriarchate of Georgia, its departments, institutions, dioceses, parishes, monasteries, theological schools, and parishes and institutions abroad shall enjoy the rights of a legal entity. Chapter 6. Diocese. Paragraph 1. The Georgian Church is divided into dioceses, which are governed by patriarchs. A diocese consists of parishes united in districts, parishes, and monasteries located on the territory of this diocese. 21. Paragraph 2. Diocese means that part of the Georgian Church that is canonically governed by the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia and the High Priest of the diocese established by the Holy Synod. 8.3. The borders of dioceses within the territory of Georgia are established by the Holy Synod of the Georgian Orthodox Church, taking into account the administrative territorial division of the state. The borders of dioceses outside the borders of Georgia are established by decision of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. Paragraph 4. In each diocese, there are diocesan governing bodies that operate in accordance with church laws and the regulations of the Autocephalous Orthodox Church Administration of Georgia. Paragraph 5. Appropriate institutions may be established in dioceses for church needs, the activities of which are determined by the blessing of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia and the decree of the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. Paragraph 6. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Church has the right to restore old and open new dioceses, abolish any existing ones, and change their names and territorial boundaries. Chapter 7. High Priest. Paragraph 1. The Archdiocese Bishop, by the grace of continuous hierarchical ordination emanating from the Holy Apostles, is the helmsman of the diocese and its canonical ruler. Paragraph 2. The election and appointment of the Archpriest of the diocese is carried out by the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church. 22. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia gives the certificate of ordination to the head priest of the diocese. Paragraph 3. The bishops of the diocese shall bear a title that includes the name of the diocese. The titles of the bishops shall be determined by the decision of the Holy Synod of the Church of Georgia. Paragraph 4. A candidate for the priesthood must satisfy the following conditions. 1. Must be at least 35 years of age. 2. Must be distinguished by religious and moral purity. 3. Must have appropriate theological and secular education. 4. Must be a monk. Paragraph 5. The head priest of the diocese has full hierarchical authority over religious and moral teaching, priestly ministry, and doctrine. Paragraph 6. The high priest of the diocese, in agreement with the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia, performs the ordination of clergy, gives a blessing upon their ordination as monks and nuns, and appoints them to their places of service, as well as appoints all employees of the institutions of the diocese. 8.7. The head priest of the diocese has the right, in agreement with the Autocephalous Patriarch, to accept a clergyman from another diocese to serve in his diocese, if he has a letter of release from his bishop. The head priest also has the right to send clergymen from his diocese to other dioceses and give them letters of release. $8. The archpriest of the diocese is the supreme supervisor of the monasteries and institutions, except for the Stavropygial one, which is directly subordinate to the Autocephalous Patriarch. 09. No decision of the diocesan governing bodies can be implemented without the consent of the diocesan bishop. $10. The diocesan bishop has the right to address a diocesan epistle to the parishioners of the diocesan diocese. 11. During divine services in all churches of the diocese, the name of the high priest of the diocese will be recited after the name of the Autocephalous Patriarch of Georgia. 8.12. The archpriest of the diocese is obliged to submit to the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia an annual report on the life of the diocese and his activities in the prescribed form. F13. The archpriest of the diocese. 1. Protects the religious and moral purity of the Church. 2. Is responsible for the implementation of the decrees of the church councils of the Church of Georgia and other church regulations in his diocese. 3. Supervises church order and the proper performance of divine services. 4. In accordance with church laws, he travels within his diocese, inspects the parishes of the diocese, and supervises them either directly or through his authorized representatives. 5. Supervises the activities of the clergy of the diocese. 6. Grants clergy and service personnel leave for a period of 1 month. 7. Takes care to raise the level of education of clergy. 8. Supervises and directs the theological preparation of priestly candidates. 9. All evil and heretical teachings spread in the Diocese of Ebrahiltsos. 24. 10. Ensures that the preaching of the clergy is in accordance with the teachings of the Holy Orthodox Church. 11. Cares for raising the spiritual and moral level of the parishioners. 12. Intercedes before the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia for the awarding of worthy clergy and laity. 13. In agreement with the Autocephalous Patriarch, he blesses the churches within the diocese and ordains candidates for the diaconate and priesthood. 12. He cares about deeds of mercy and charity. 15. Establishes mission and evangelization centers and missionary schools. 8.14. The archpriest of the diocese is obliged to have a complete list and data of the clergy of the diocese. 1. 7. 8.15. The archbishop of the diocese is obliged to request from the abbots of monasteries and archpriests of districts within the diocese an annual report on the activities of the monasteries and districts subordinate to them. $16. No one may perform a divine service in the diocese without the permission of the diocesan priest. $17. The archbishop of the diocese is the highest judicial authority in the diocese. According to church law, he has the right to 1. To issue a pastoral warning to the clergy, to issue them a reprimand, to remove them from office, to impose penance, and to prohibit them from performing priestly duties. 2. The bishop should give a warning to the laity, impose penance, and punish them with excommunication. 25. 3. To mitigate the punishment. 4. To decide issues of church marriage and divorce in accordance with church laws. 018. The high priest of the diocese is obliged to pronounce the name of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia during the divine service. 819. The archpriest of the diocese is obliged to obey the highest church authority, the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church and the Autocephalous Patriarch, to inform him of all important events occurring in the diocese, and not to do anything that exceeds his authority. $20. The archbishop of a diocese is obliged to reside permanently in his diocese. He may leave the diocese only with the permission of the Autocephalous Patriarch. 821. Stavropygial monasteries, schools, and institutions located on the territory of the diocese are not subject to the Patriarch of the diocese. F22. The head priest of the diocese has the right, in agreement with the Patriarchate, to create and approve church charitable societies, brotherhoods existing at parishes, and their statutes. $23. The diocesan bishop must have a diocesan council and appoint its members and employees. 24. The archpriest of the diocese is the supreme overseer of the church property of his diocese, and he is responsible for this property before the Holy Synod and the Catholicos Patriarch. $25. The defunct diocese is temporarily governed by a high priest appointed by the Catholicos Patriarch. During this time, no events are held in the diocese. 26. For the reorganization of diocesan life, no changes are being made to the work begun during the reign of the previous archpriest. 826. Upon the dissolution of the diocese, the diocesan council shall seal the diocesan house and all institutions, and the Patriarchate of Georgia shall appoint a commission to audit the property of the diocese and draw up a corresponding act for submission to the newly appointed archpriest. 027. The ordination of the patriarchs of the Georgian Church is taking place in the Patriarchal Cathedral of the Holy 12 Apostles in Svetitskhoveli, Mtskheta. $28. The diocesan priest has his own turban and ring. 829. Upon reaching the age of 75 years, the archpriest of the diocese is obliged to request permission from the Catholicos Patriarch to retire. 830. The head priest of a diocese does not have the right to arbitrarily enter and perform priestly duties in another diocese without permission. Chapter 8. Diocesan Council. $1. The Diocesan Council is a deliberative, collegial body that assists the diocesan bishop in the governance of the diocese and is directly subordinate to him. Paragraph 2. The purpose of the Diocesan Council is to discuss, together with the high priest, issues related to the governance of the diocese. 27. Paragraph 3. The members of the Diocesan Council and its employees are appointed and dismissed by the ruling archbishop. Paragraph 4. The chairman of the Diocesan Council is the ruling archbishop of the diocese. Paragraph 5. The members of the Diocesan Council are the archpriest for clergymen and 2 lay persons. They must be distinguished by high morality, spirituality, appropriate theological education, and life experience. 6. Meetings of the Diocesan Council are held regularly, once a quarter, and, if necessary, by the Jewish community. 7. The Diocesan Council has its own secretary, appointed by the diocesan high priest from among the members of the council. The secretary is responsible for preparing the necessary materials for the meetings and taking appropriate minutes on the preparation of the bill and documentation. $8. The minutes of the Diocesan Council meetings are signed by all members of the council. 8-9. The ruling archbishop is the highest judicial authority of the diocese. The Diocesan Council assists the archbishop in the exercise of judicial authority with advice and opinions. Paragraph 10. The Diocesan Council, after due consideration, shall submit the case to the diocesan bishop with the right of deliberative vote. The ruling diocesan bishop shall issue a judgment as the highest judicial authority of the diocesan. 8-11. A member of the Diocesan Council who has any personal interest in a given court case shall not participate in its consideration. F12. The Diocesan Council is competent to consider the following types of court cases. 28. 1. Apostasy from the faith by clergy and laity. 2. Their violation of church and moral laws. 3. Church marriage and divorce. 4. And other issues related to church order. F13. The Diocesan Council shall consider court cases in accordance with the Statute on Ecclesiastical Court of the Church of Georgia. Chapter 10. Alkeg, Samtavarkatsig. Paragraph 1. The dioceses of the Church of Georgia are divided into districts, parishes. Paragraph 2. The heads of the districts are archpriests, who are appointed and dismissed by the ruling archpriest of the diocese. Paragraph 3. The archpriest is a supervisor appointed by the archpriest of the diocese, whose duty is to maintain church order within the district. Paragraph 4. The number of parishes united in the OK is determined by the ruling archbishop of the diocese. 8-5. The regional archpriest has the right to resolve disputes within the region subordinate to him between clergy, church employees, and also between clergy and church employees. 29.86. The archpriest of the district may be a member of the diocesan council. 07. The archpriest of the district shall annually submit a report in the prescribed form to the ruling archpriest of the diocese on the state of the district and his activities. $8. In each district, the clergy elects a pastor from among their own circle, who is approved by the diocesan archpriest. $9. Clergy members must regularly go to confession to their pastor. Chapter 10. Parish. Paragraph 1. The dioceses of the Church of Georgia are divided into districts and the districts into parishes. 8.2. Parish. This is a community of Orthodox Christians united with a church, consisting of clergy and laity. Parish. This is a part of a diocese, which is under the canonical rule of the diocesan bishop. Paragraph 3. The parish is headed by a prelate appointed by the diocesan bishop, who is assisted in management by the parish council. Paragraph 4. The establishment of new parishes or the abolition of a parish is done with the blessing of the ruling bishop of the diocese. Paragraph 5. A parish must have at least one church or chapel. The construction of parish churches, chapels, and rectories. 30. Decoration and repairs are carried out with the permission of the ruling archbishop of the diocese. Paragraph 6. The priest in charge of the diocese appoints and dismisses the priest in the parish. Leader. 8.7. Parish priest. 1. It is preferable to permanently reside within the territory of the parish. He is obliged not to arbitrarily abandon his parish, especially when an epidemic is spreading in the parish or some other danger threatens it. 2. Must constantly wear the vestments appropriate to the clerical rank. 3. He should not engage in any activities that are not in keeping with his clerical rank. 4. He should not attend entertainments that are inappropriate for the clerical rank. 5. He must constantly read the Holy Scriptures and the works of the Holy Fathers, become familiar with theological literature, and preach. 6. He must properly perform church services and priestly duties. 7. He must take care of the repair and decoration of the temple and church buildings. 8. Must take care of the purchase, storage, and protection of items necessary for worship. 9. He must take care of church discipline and morality and give warnings and admonitions to offenders. 10. He must strictly carry out the decrees and instructions of the ruling bishop of the diocese. 11. He must take care of the sick, widows, orphans, and the poor. 12. Must maintain church documents, write parish records, and take care of filling the archives. 13. He should take care of the arrangement of the parish library. 31. 14. When deciding on all important issues, one should address the ruling priest of the diocese or the chief priest of the district. 15. The Jewish community must fight against the superstition and heresy prevalent in the parish. 16. Shall supervise the proper performance of their duties by church employees. 17. He must take care of church property, keep an inventory book. He is responsible for church property before the archdiocese priest, the Catholicos Patriarch, and the Holy Synod. 18. Must convene parish council meetings once a month. 19. He must convene a parish meeting once a year, which he himself presides over. 20. Must submit an annual report to the district governor and the diocesan bishop on the state of the parish and his activities. $8. The head priest of a parish may take a leave of absence and leave his parish for 1 month, with the blessing of the diocesan bishop. 1. $9. Every member of the parish must be a person of the Orthodox faith who has a living connection with his parish church. Paragraph 10. Every member of the parish is obliged to attend divine services, regularly go to confession and receive communion, observe church canons, strive for spiritual and moral perfection, and work for the welfare of the parish. Paragraph 11. The members of the parish council are the clergy and laity who are members of this parish. 8.12. The parish council elects members of the parish council for a term of one year, who are approved by the governing bishop of the diocese. 32. $13. The parish council consists of all clergy and 3 lay persons serving in the church. 8.14. The chairman of the parish council is the parish priest. 8.15. In agreement with the archpriest, the parish council appoints a layperson for a term of 1 year to record the income and expenses of the church, for which a special book is created. Every month, the parish council controls the financial and material resources of the parish. In the event of a violation, the archpriest, upon the recommendation of the head priest, imposes a punishment on the offender or releases him. $16. In the event of the death or transfer of the pastor to another location, the parish council shall inspect the property of the parish, describe it and draw up an appropriate act, which it shall submit to the diocesan priest and the pastor appointed by him. $17. The parish council is accountable to the ruling bishop of the diocese. $18. Each parish occupies a defined territory, except for city parishes, the boundaries of which can only be changed by the ruling priest of the diocese. $19. In the event of the abolition of a parish, its property shall be transferred to the ownership of the diocese. $20. The parish priest has an appropriate tiara and seal. Chapter 11. Monasteries. $1. A monastery is a dwelling in which a community of monks or nuns lives and works. In these communities, monks or nuns are united by the vows of celibacy, and they have taken vows of chastity and obedience and have dedicated their lives to chastity and prayer. Paragraph 2. Permission to establish monasteries is granted by the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia or the Holy Synod upon the recommendation of the ruling bishop of the diocese and in accordance with canonical procedure. Paragraph 3. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia has the right to establish Stavropygial monasteries throughout the territory under the jurisdiction of the Patriarchate of Georgia. Paragraph 4. Stavropygial monasteries fall directly under the jurisdiction of the Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia. Paragraph 5. Other monasteries within the territory of the diocese are subject to the jurisdiction of the ruling patriarch. Paragraph 6. Monasteries enjoy the rights of legal entities, have a seal and a coat of arms. Paragraph 7. All monasteries of the Georgian Church shall be filled with persons of the Orthodox faith who desire a monastic life, in accordance with the blessing of the ruling patriarch. Paragraph 8. Monasteries carry out their activities in accordance with the regulations on monasteries and monastic orders of the Georgian Church. Each monastery may have its own specific tibekan, but it must comply with the regulations and be approved by the Catholicos Patriarch or the Holy Synod. 8.9. Monasteries have the right to have rival monasteries, the establishment of which is permitted by the Catholicos Patriarch or the Holy Synod. A rival monastery is a temple with its own buildings and structures that is under the jurisdiction of the monastery, but is located 477 outside its borders, possible on the territory of another diocese. The activities of the rival are regulated by the regulations on monasteries and monastic territories of the Georgian Church, as well as by the tibekan of the monastery to which this rival belongs. The rival falls under the jurisdiction of the archbishop on the territory of which diocese it is located. Chapter 12. Church Finance and Accounting. Paragraph 1. The Church of Georgia shall provide for its material needs on the basis of self-financing. Paragraph 2. Its finances are created by voluntary donations from believers, donations for the implementation of church rules, the sale of products produced by church enterprises, and other church economic activities. Paragraph 3. The central church budget in the Patriarchate is formed from funds transferred by dioceses, Stavropygial monasteries, and other church economic institutions, the percentage of which is determined by the Holy Synod. Paragraph 4. The Catholicos Patriarch of all Georgia and the Holy Synod are the administrators of general church finances. Paragraph 5. The departments and institutions of the Patriarchate are financed from general church funds, except for those departments that are capable of self-financing. 35*. Paragraph 6. The budget of the diocese is formed by transferring a percentage established by the Holy Synod from the income of parishes, monasteries, and diocesan economic institutions. Paragraph 7. The managing authority of the general diocesan funds within the budget is the ruling archpriest, who keeps records of the funds allocated for church purposes. $8. Parish funds are generated from voluntary donations from believers and income from the sale of candles, church literature, and other items issued by the Patriarchate. 8-9. The parish priest and the parish council are responsible for managing the parish's finances within the budget. Paragraph 10. The monastic funds are created in the same way as those of parishes. They are managed by the abbot of the monastery within the budget. $11. Theological schools are financed from the general church funds of the diocese where the school is located and from the income of the economic institutions subordinate to the school. $12. The cost estimate of theological schools is approved by the Archdiocese High Priest in agreement with the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia. 8-13. The rector and the faculty council are responsible for managing the funds of the theological school within the budget. 8-14. Church funds are kept in the bank in the name of the relevant church institution. F-15. The Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia and the Holy Synod hold a general church, and 36. Audit of diocesan funds and property. A special synodal commission is established by them to carry out such an audit. 8-16. The audit of the funds and property of the Patriarchate of Georgia and Stavropygial monasteries is carried out by a commission appointed by the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia. $17. The audit of the funds and property of the parishes, monasteries, and institutions of the diocese is carried out by an audit commission appointed by the Autocephalous Patriarch or the ruling high priest of the diocese. 0-18. Dioceses, monasteries, parishes, church institutions, theological schools, church economic institutions of the Church of Georgia have the right to own real estate, movable and immovable property, land plots, to lease, construct and purchase buildings and structures, etc. With the blessing of the Autocephalous Patriarch, they have the right to use mass media for preaching, etc. $19. Church property is managed and disposed of in accordance with church laws, the legislation in force in the state, and the regulations on the management and administration of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church. $20. The Holy Synod of the Georgian Church determines the percentage of income transferred to the budget of the Patriarchate of Georgia and Diocese. 8-21. The funds of dioceses, monasteries, parishes, and other church institutions shall be used by priests and prelates only for church purposes. 8-22. It is forbidden in the church to sell candles or other church items that are not. 37. It is made by the economic institutions of the Patriarchate. 8-23. Candles, church literature, and other items are sold throughout the canonical territory of the Church of Georgia at prices set by the Patriarchate. Chapter 13. Clerical and Ecclesiastical. School bus. Paragraph 1. Theological schools of the Church of Georgia are higher and secondary specialized educational institutions that prepare 1. For the clergy of the Georgian Orthodox Church. 2. Scientific and pedagogical personnel for the needs of the Georgian Orthodox Church. 3. Qualified teaching staff in theological subjects for higher and secondary secular schools. Paragraph 2. Ecclesiastical educational institutions of the Church of Georgia, gymnasiums, lyceums, schools, kindergartens, etc., are secondary and primary educational institutions that serve to educate the future generation in the Orthodox faith. Paragraph 3. Theological and church schools are subject to the supreme governance of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia. 38. Paragraph 4. Theological and ecclesiastical schools are canonically within the jurisdiction of the ruling patriarch in whose diocese they are located. Paragraph 5. The establishment and abolition of theological and church schools shall be carried out by order of the Autocephalous Patriarch of all Georgia. Paragraph 6. The management and operation of theological and church schools shall be based on the Regulation on Theological Schools of the Georgian Orthodox Church. $7. The curriculum for theological and church schools is established by the Educational Committee under the Patriarchate. $8. The Educational Committee under the Patriarchate is obliged to inspect the progress of the educational process in theological and church schools and supervise the implementation of programs. Chapter 14. Regarding pension payments. Paragraph 1. The Church of Georgia shall pay pensions to clergy and employees on the basis of the Regulation on Church Pensions. 39. Chapter 15. Regarding the introduction of amendments to the government of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church in the Degulegja. Paragraph 1. Regulations on the Management Board of the Autocephalous Orthodox Church of Georgia shall enter into force upon its adoption by the General Council of the Georgian Orthodox Church. Paragraph 2. The previously existing regulation on the management and administration of the Church of Georgia is repealed. Paragraph 3. Only the Holy Synod of the Georgian Church has the right to make amendments to the regulations on the management and administration of the Georgian Autocephalous Orthodox Church.